Yep, so on the CST side, we've got Daring, Z-52, triple Des Moines, Summers, Stalingrad, and double Ohio.
Indeed, the destroyer lineup for SEAST has me absolutely fascinated, Zath. I cannot wait to see how they deploy these destroyers. NACL bringing Montana, Ohio, Venezia, Yoshino, and Nevsky, double Stalingrad, double Gearing to the dance. I'm not surprised to see some of these, although the Yoshino, I find that's a ship that I just find I see teams play it. And we watched NACL on day one. They brought double Yoshinos, but they were on Tears of the Desert. And Yoshino is a ship that does not want to be too far forward, where she can get focus fired out very quickly. And Tears of the Desert, with that diagonal cap lineup, they sent those ships to sea. There was not a lot of room behind the cap for them to avoid some of the incoming fire. Here on this map, that Yoshino should have more opportunities to play farther back. I'm curious to see if they're going to get more work out of that ship.
Yoshino does need a lot of space to work, and you can see it's already heading south of C, which makes sense because there's a whole lot of open ocean right there.
Lots of ocean down there to work, although south of A would be good as well because you could sit behind that island, and as long as you had somebody spotting for you, you could do really good work, and probably nobody would be able to really have good lines of sight on you.
You know where I'd put Yoshino? I'd put Yoshino at G6, G5. Beautiful torpedo arcs at the top towards A.
The easiest bet in the history of World of Warships, Z-52 going into B.
Oh yeah, because he's just going to go. He's going to go right into B, right behind that island, put his sonar up, and dare anybody to come dislodge him, and while he caps. And that's, of course, it's not going to happen. We see that NACL opting for a bit of an AC split. One gearing going to C, one gearing going to A. They are radaring the Z-52 in the B cap, but there's literally nothing they can do about it. He has great hard cover.
Oh yeah, they know he's there, but they're just gonna, growl at him menacingly.
Yeah, they know he's there, and there's very little they can do about it. They do manage to get some shells into him, which is a little surprising. I guess
Gearing
that's
with those nice arcs.
Yeah, Gearing getting some shells over the island, but it comes too late to reset him. They do bag the cap, and we'll start taking up a lead.
I like the Z-52. A lot of people don't, but I'll tell you what, there's just so many things about her that just makes her fun to play.
Well, see, assuming that SEAST knows where the enemy DDs are, I'd try to move the Z-52 off the cap, because if you leave it there too long, it just gets stuck there and it can't do anything.
Well, now that he's picked up B, there's not a tremendous need to leave him there, right? I mean, you can use him in other places to screen other advancements.
Oh no, Montana Salvo at Sparky. Oh no, this could be big.
Oh my goodness. Sparky just broadside in the middle of the map, just getting absolutely destroyed by NACL's battleships.
Let's retrace that shot, and
he is dark now. They do not have eyes on him once again. He's even outside of the radar range. They just put up Russian balance, Stalingrad radar, looking to try and pick up Sparky. There it is. They do have him lit again, but he's going to be inside cover before any more shells from Vorex can get across the map.
But I love that position, though.
Who's
fantastic spot?
Well,
Vorex's position in Montana. It's absolutely fantastic because you have all that hard cover, and it can just sit there and take pot shots at everything over at sea. And I really like that.
Sparky's problem now, though, is he's got a Venezia in his face. He can't reverse. He can't go forward. They're just going to farm him out now. The Venezia is going to full pin him all day long. And
it's not,
he's going to die. It's
not just the Venezia, it's the Gearing, it's
their whole bloody team, right?
Stalingrad?
Russian balance taking an aggressive play across the middle of the map, gets away with it there, and Ohio salvo comes in. Not much out of it, surprisingly. Oh no, those are Z-52 shells. Gearing. Yep, they do bag the Stalin. They do bag Sparky Stalin.
And see, now the Z-52, I mean, obviously Russian balance's position is a little extended, but now he can poke around the corner and get shots into him, and if he wanted to. But so far, NACL's looking pretty good, even though they're down on the points. They're just playing for time.
Am I the only one that feels am I the only one that feels like Russian's position is too aggressive? It was only a matter of time before the Ohio landed something.
Why would you move forward here?
I just don't know why you need to be doing this, and he goes out. The Ohio's tag team the Stalingrad, and we trade Stalingrads very quickly here on Northern Waters.
Game of throws.
I I mean,
And it's obvious they're pushing here, but
yeah,
that
NACL
could've
is
been timed better.
They've opted for just a massive push through C, but this Ohio, whose Ohio is this? This Ranger Long's Ohio is just in a great position to slap these ships that are trying to make this play.
Well, and take a look at the mini-map. The Montana and Ohio are in opposite positions. They're pretty much mirrored.
Yeah.
The Venezia makes a huge mistake and doesn't have AP loaded on the Des Moines, and he's... Well, I don't know. Is he going to go down here?
I mean, now the Venezia is turning out. He's broadside to the Z. He was broadside briefly to the Des Moines. He's given up a ton of HP. I mean...
He needs to make Inky and run.
Nope. The Ohio says no as they bag both the Gearing and the Venezia.
The Daring's going to die.
The Daring is
a lot of sloppy.
probably going out here.
A lot of sloppy play going on.
Indeed. The whole
what a
game,
slugfest.
This whole game feels a little sloppy.
This
is a barroom brawl, guys. Like, seriously.
Well, and now the Z52, like, his sonar is probably on cooldown, but before long it won't be. That Gearing in front of him is easy food whenever he wants to go up there and take that kill.
I don't know, like...
Turn it to a ballroom blitz.
Yeah.
That just seemed odd, because, like, I know I said that NACL kind of had an advantage, and then it just, like, woof. In a couple minutes, just, I don't even know. That was really confusing, because, like, it's so easy to outflank that Z52 position, in my opinion. Like, you don't have to do anything exceptional, and you're right, that Stalingrad just kind of trundled in there, like, it didn't even care, and it was very...
More Ohio salvos going in on Wolfie's Nevsky here. He does take a solid hit, losing about half his HP.
Oh, my God.
That guy's farming.
Look at Vorex. Vorex got Robocopped right there. Oh.
Summers torpedoes wiping out the Montana.
Oof. Brilliant play there by SEAST.
Now the Z52's must have his Hydra up. He's going up. He's fishing this Gearing out of smoke. He's giving shots to the Stalingrad to the south, but he's going to take the Gearing with him, and then all he has to do is run a little bit, and there he goes. They get the Gearing.
Nornand is gone.
The Yoshino the Yoshino and the Des Moines will trade over on the 9 line. I almost feel like both teams came into this game like, all right, guys, how quickly can we get this game done with?
Because they're both tired, and they're both like, let's just.
We're like 7 minutes into this game, and there's like 8 dead ships.
That was, yeah.
Wolfie is
kind of flabbergasted, really.
Wolfie is continuing to pick a fight with an Ohio and a fight that he cannot hope to win in the long haul. I mean, this salvo might finish him. It probably won't, but it's going to hurt him. Yeah, I mean.
Okay, one of the few times, like, I'll admit, like, this was not the best play. Like, it looked pretty bad.
Very awkward.
Pretty bad. Yeah.
So I had some people on my chat watching the Kraken QCN games, and they're just picking apart some of the strategy that was going on, what was happening. And then we see this.
And then we see this, yeah.
Yeah, like, no, this right here, this is definitely deserving of some head scratching and some eyebrow raising, and...
Patch's stalling goes down.
This is like Swiss stage play. I'm sorry, but
Wolfie's Nevsky will be off the board in moments, just as soon as somebody lands a shell. And there it is.
I'm ready for the death pick. There it is.
That Rangers Ohio just ate alive.
He just decimated that whole push through the sea cap.
Well, look at all the dead ships on the map, all the blacked out icons. Like, there's
crazy.
1, 6, 7 in the vicinity of C.
It took less than 9 minutes for NACL to basically feed their entire team to the enemy.
Yeah, that was rough, man. That was rough. So
this is probably gonna be one of the fastest group stage games I've ever seen.
We're at 9 minutes.
I mean, the game's over in 45 seconds, whether they kill Mersh or not.
This will be less than 10-minute game.
Was he gonna run? He's gonna for sure run into some of those torpedoes.
He's gonna take at least some of these torpedoes. He might take them all.
Oblivious straight lineus detected, sir.
He's gonna take at least 6 of these.
Oh man.
It's not enough to kill him, but it's enough to leave him hurting.
Oh boy.
You know what? He didn't repair the flood. He didn't even repair the flood. He just let it go.
Dude, that was rough.
Goodness gracious!
Right there.
What in the heck just happened?
That was really.
Okay.
I'm sorry, who won that game?
SEAST.
The viewers definitely
kidding.
did not. The viewers did not win that game. That was that was hard to watch.
Dude, the viewers just started watching the game.
I was gonna say the game is barely over. Like what just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having this mental image of you guys have seen Despicable Me, right?
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I have.
Zath?
I'm
What?
kidding. I'm
Okay.
kidding.
There's that
Sarcasm
there's that
detector
moment
not
where
found.
Gru puts his head down and says, "Oh, cookie robots, why are you so deaf?" Like he just has this moment. He's just like, "Oh, why are you so dumb?" You know? That just wow. I'm not sure what just happened.